Good morning, my name is Mike Trantina. I'm the product owner for Power Broker at McLeod Software. Here I have two fine gentlemen. We're going to talk through cross-border operations. First on the left, John, go ahead.
Hi, John Sutton, Director of Corporate Strategy for Sunset Transportation. Been involved in the operations side of the cross-border piece for about 5 years now.
Morning, everybody. My name is Mark Vicars. I'm the Executive Vice President and Head of International Logistics at Reliance Partners. It's the founder of Borderless Coverage, which was acquired by Reliance Partners 3 years ago.
John, talk to me about what people can do to try and break into this market. What are the options, and what would you try and tell anyone that's trying to start up or re-engage in some cross-border freight?
The best advice that I have on a service level is the Nike swoosh, right? Like, just do it.
Just do it.
It all starts with awareness of what opportunities that your clients may have for you today. And that's where the conversation starts is, without the client, there's nothing to ship. But at the same time, without the carrier, there's nothing to bill. So understanding what opportunities you may have and how you could potentially go about servicing them, and ultimately engaging your carrier partners and just being very forthcoming with them about the opportunities that you may have with your existing clients. One of the areas that we see a lot of people get very hesitant on is being unsure, or they're always trying to cross all their T's or dot all their I's whenever it comes to getting involved in the cross-border space. But you have one of the greatest treasure troves of information available to you in the way of well-versed cross-border and Mexican partners. Ultimately making sure, again, you know what's available out there, and then working with your partners to come up with a solid plan to get that executed, and making sure that your client is well insulated from risk, which I believe Mark wants to talk about.
Yeah, no, that's some great insight. And there's such an opportunity in this space. We want to make sure we highlight it, but it doesn't come without risk. So, Mark, what are some of the pitfalls, and what can we do to try and avoid those issues that you're going to see running cross-border?
Sure. So pitfalls and cross-border, there's a few things. So I kind of cut my teeth in the cross-border space while I was at a company called Total Quality Logistics.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, well, our shipper clients started asking for a couple different things when we got started in cross-border. They were asking for real-time shipment tracking in Mexico. 10, 15 years ago, it didn't exist.
Not at all.
And then they were asking for all-risk cargo insurance in Mexico, which also didn't exist. So during that time, I was trying to figure it out. And one of the things we were able to do was create a program called Borderless Coverage. And what that is, and what's something that Sunset leverages as well, is it's a program that is an all-risk, shipper's interest, cross-border cargo insurance program. I know that's a lot of buzzwords.
Yeah, so not true cargo insurance, but it actually gives out that shipper protection.
Yes, so it's shipper's interest, cross-border cargo insurance. It works in Mexico. In the event of a claim, we cut a check directly to the shipper. And one of the things to point out there is, in the United States, everybody is well aware that every single motor carrier is going to have $100,000 to $250,000 in cargo insurance, but in Mexico, you ain't got nothing.
Yeah. Now, the most important question.
Yeah.
Where do I get it? How do I find it? How do I use it?
Sure. So what we would do is somebody reaches out to me, and we'll really tailor a program for you. It's not something that you have to pay anything for up front. It's a usage-based cross-border shipper's interest program where you just pay it on a per load basis when we lock in rates based on the commodities and the values for each individual shipper that you're servicing as a freight broker or a motor carrier. And it's been working quite well, and it's great to see Sunset really grow their footprint in Mexico, especially after the past 3 years, and really capitalizing on the nearshoring wave.
Well, John, sounds like it's working out for you guys. You guys have grown. You've done great. I think that's our time. Live from TIA. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, appreciate you, Mike.